Hello, Balboa Scholars. It's awesome to be with you guys today. Can you believe that it has been 5 weeks of online music lessons at Balboa? I can barely believe it. It feels like it's been about 50 billion years, and at the same time, it also feels like it's been like 5 seconds. Anyway, with that, I'm ready to get started. How about you guys? Let's get to it. Okay, in case you aren't already standing, let's stand on up so we can warm up our bodies and our brains. Let's start by taking a nice deep breath in and out. Another deep breath in and out. Just one more nice deep breath in and out. Roll your shoulders forward. And remember, whenever we're doing any of these movements, this is the time to just take it slow. We don't need to go too quickly. Roll your wrists a couple of times, wiggle your fingers and feel each of them move individually. Now reach up to the ceiling if you can, and down to your toes. Feel the stretch in the back of your legs if you can. And then slowly stand up. When we get to the top, make sure that you're standing with good posture as you roll your neck around in one direction. Switch. Big stretch. Just like we woke up. Okay, and let's shake out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0. Huh. 5 jumps fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Your turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 jumps. 1, 2, 3. 2 jumps. 1, 2, 1. With that, you may take a seat. Oh, you know what? Never mind. We are going to go right to Zumba Rhythm. Okay, for Zumba Rhythm today, we are going to have all the same rhythms we used last time, but of course, it's going to be a brand new order. Here we go. Ready? Grasshopper, grasshopper, cinco, pop. Grasshopper, grasshopper, cinco, pop. Cinco, pa, cinnamon, cinnamon. Cinco, pa, cinnamon, cinnamon. Tiki, tiki, cinnamon, grasshopper, ta. Tiki, tiki, cinnamon, grasshopper, ta. Tiki, 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 grasshopper. Tiki, 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 grasshopper. Okay, good. This one has a lot of extra fast rhythms, so we have to be ready as it speeds up. 1, 2, ready, up. Grasshopper, grasshopper, cinco, pa. Cinco, pa, cinnamon. I messed up. Tiki, tiki, cinnamon, grasshopper, ta. Tiki, tiki, cinnamon, grass. Tiki, tiki tiki grasshopper. Awesome job, everybody. As you can see, even I can make a mistake, so we're gonna carry on. 1, 2, ready, go. Grasshopper, grasshopper, syncopa. Syncopa, cinnamon, cinnamon. Tiki tiki cinnamon, grasshopper top. Tiki 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 grasshopper. Okay, here's our final time, extra fast. Make sure we're being extra precise. 1, 2, ready, go. Grasshopper, grasshopper, syncopa. Grasshopper, grasshopper, syncopa. Syncopa, cinnamon, cinnamon. Syncopa, cinnamon, tiki tiki cinnamon, grasshopper top. Tiki tiki cinnamon, grasshopper top. Tiki 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 grasshopper. Tiki 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 grasshopper. Okay, fantastic job, everybody. Take a seat and let's continue with our next activity. Here is your grades episode of Rhythm Wars for this week. Third graders, for you, we're going to introduce a new rhythm today, and this rhythm is actually very similar to syncopa. So at the very beginning of this next sort of instructional video, you're going to see me talk about syncopa and how this next rhythm, which we call tom-t, relates to it. After that, your episode of Rhythm Wars will begin. If we have syncopa here, it fills up 2 beats, right? This other rhythm also fills up 2 beats. Now, basically what we're going to do to get it is we're going to combine these 2 notes into one single note this same length, and then we're going to have an 8th note at the very end, which looks like this. Boom. Now we have a quarter note with a dot after it. That basically stands for one of our 8th notes. A quick thing in case you don't know, when it comes to how long notes are and how many beats they fill up, whenever you see a dot, it always means plus half the original amount of the thing that we're looking at. So here we have a quarter note, which fills up 1 beat, right? So the dot tells us that we need to add half of a quarter note, which is an 8th note. So this fills up 1.5 beats. We're gonna call this tom-t, like this. Tom-t, tom-t. And you'll realize that the T in tom-t is the same spot that we have pa in syncopa. All we have to do is just hold out the word or syllable tom. Tom-t, tom-t. So that was 2 of them in a row. Why don't we do 4 in a row a little bit quicker? 1, 2, ready, go. Tom-t, 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 tom-t. Good. Now let's do it a little bit faster. 1, 2, ready, go. Tom-t, 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 tom-t. Very good. Let's put it to practice. Now, last week, we spent a lot of time talking about conducting and doing a little bit of practice ourselves, but I have a challenge for you guys this week. Before I explain to you what the challenge will be, first, let's do a quick review. Let's all just review our 4-beat pattern from last week. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do that 4 times in a row. Ready, and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. At this point, it's really important to make sure that you're standing with good posture. Your feet are basically shoulder width apart so that you're very comfortable, that you're in a strong position, and that you're ready to make any movements that you need to as you conduct. This would be something that I would make sure every single person is doing in the classroom if we were all together. But since we're not together in person, you have to make sure that you are keeping track of your posture and keeping your feet shoulder width apart through everything else that we're doing. Let's do our 4-beat pattern one more time, but this time let's review our dynamics and the approximate size that our pattern should have. So let's start from the soft ones and go to the loud ones. Pianissimo. Ready, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Now let's do piano. A little bit bigger, about the size of a volleyball. Ready, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let's do mezzo piano, which is the size of a basketball. Ready, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let's move on to mezzo forte, which is about the size of our conducting box. Ready, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Forte, break the box. Ready, and 1, 2, 3, 4. And fortissimo, explode the box. For this, I like to get an extra wide stance, nothing too crazy like this. I want to make sure I'm still in control, but make sure that your feet can be a little bit bigger so that when you start your pattern and wave your arms extra big, that you don't lose your balance. Ready, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Great job, everybody. We're gonna move on to our conducting challenge, and this is gonna wrap up our lesson for this week. I just filmed this last time when we were doing all of our other conducting stuff. So I'm gonna be in a different outfit. I don't want you to be weirded out. So with that, let's jump to it. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna conduct alongside a video of an actual orchestral performance. The conductor we're going to be trying to copy to some extent is amazing, and she's actually one of the associate conductors of the LA Phil. Her name is Mirga Grazzini-Tettila, and she is amazing. I want to show you just the first couple of seconds of this video so that 1, you can watch how amazing she is at conducting, and 2, I'm going to sort of show you exactly what we are going to be doing when it comes to copying her. So the video is going to start and it's going to play for about 12 seconds or so. This is just going to give us some time to be prepared. But at a very specific moment, we are going to come in and start conducting along with her. This piece is in 4/4, so it has a 4-beat pattern, just like we practiced. But here's where it's going to get tricky. I'm going to give you guys dynamics to conduct. Now the good thing is that I'm going to do it with you. So on this side of the screen, you're going to see Mirga conducting, so we can follow along. On this side of the screen, it's going to be me doing this with you. If you don't remember exactly the size of the pattern to use, that's okay. Just copy me and you'll be fine. This is more about having fun and putting all these things together in a really interesting way, as opposed to just me making you do it over and over again. We're going to go for it from the very beginning, and you can do this as many times as you want. You can rewind it back to where the music starts and follow along if you really want to practice some of this stuff. But if you just want to try it one time and go straight through, that's okay. It's worth noting that we're also going to have some crescendos in this piece of music. So the thing that looks like this, that means we're going to slowly make our gesture and our pattern even bigger to get to where we want to be. Let's do this thing. Okay, here we go. We're going to start when she is a big up and then a down. So watch her. Or begin mezzo forte. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Piano. 3, 4. 1, 2, crescendo. Mezzo forte. 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Switch to pianissimo. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Forte. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now switch to piano. 2, 3, 4. Pianissimo. Crescendo. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 2. Forte. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Crescendo. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fortissimo. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're done. I hope you guys enjoyed this conducting challenge this week. Conducting is one of my favorite things to talk about and to learn about in music. It's also one of my favorite things to watch. So I figured I would give you guys a little bit of a treat. Right after we say goodbye, we're gonna watch a video of one of the most famous conductors to have ever lived. His name was Leonard Bernstein, and he was a teacher, he was a pianist, he was a composer. He was one of the most renowned and amazing, brilliant musicians that has ever lived. And this is one of my favorite videos of conducting ever, and it's one of my favorite things that I've ever seen him do. I love how much joy he has while he's conducting. He really seems to be feeling the music while also knowing everything that's going on and being a great leader for all the performers he's sort of attempting to wrangle together for this performance. So with that, have a great rest of your week, everybody. I miss you all so much, and I really hope you enjoy this video. Once again, it's Leonard Bernstein, and he's conducting a very famous ending of a symphony, which is a big orchestral piece by a guy named Gustav Mahler. I hope you enjoy. Bye.
To